Hi guys, today we will be solving an equation with an extraneous solution, okay? So we're working with radicals here. And so what I want to do is I want to solve for x. I have x equals the square root of x plus 12. I want to find out what x equals, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to square both sides. So now that leaves me with x squared equals x squared equals x plus 12. Okay, so now I want to get all of the pieces on the left side of the equation. So I'm going to subtract x, and I'm also going to subtract 12. All right, so that's going to leave me with x squared minus x minus 12 equals 0. Okay, and so now I'm actually going to factor the left side of the equation. All right, it's x squared, so I know both sides have or both parentheses get an x. All right, two numbers that multiply together to be a negative 12, but add together to be a negative 1. Well, if I factor that, that's going to be a negative 4 and a positive 3. Right? If I do my outer inner test, that's 3x. My inner is minus 4x. Well, 3x minus 4x is negative 1x, which is negative x. So that works. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for x. Okay, so I have to make two equations. X minus 4 equals 0, and x plus 3 equals 0. Well, I'm going to add 4 over here. Add 4. X equals 4. I'm going to subtract 3. I'm going to subtract 3. X equals negative 3. Okay? So if you'll remember, the original equation looked like this. It was x equals the square root of, so x equals the square root of x plus 12. Okay, so if I plug in these values for x, both of them should work. Okay, so let's check. Well, hypothetically, let's plug them in. Let's do x equals 4. So 4 is equal to the square root of 4 plus 12. Well, 4 is equal to the square root of 16. And the square root of 16 is 4. So that worked. So 4 is definitely a solution. All right. But let's try it with negative 3. Okay. So if x equals negative 3, that means negative 3 is equal to the square root of negative 3 plus 12. Well, negative 3 is equal, not negative 9, negative 3. My brain is jumping ahead here. Sorry about that. Negative 3 is equal to the square root of 9. All right, well, negative 3 is equal to the square root of 9. The square root of 9 is 3. Well, negative 3 is not equal to 3. So this one does not work. And this is what is referred to as an extraneous solution. When there are multiple solutions, but not all of them are correct. So for this one, the only correct solution is x equals 4.